Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So first I want to start with the chicken. I don't know why, but maybe just because my grandma always starts with that, so it's become something more like a habit to me. So with this, usually you would warm this over the fire, like let it have some burns because it gives it some more flavor. But right now I don't have access to that, so what I'll do is I'll just wash this well with some vinegar, and then I'll show you guys the next step. We just want to wash this thoroughly to make sure we take out every dirt or impurity and germs and stuff like that. And also for those who are in China, if you want to buy the chicken I use, because normally we use this hard chicken, you don't want to buy this very soft skin chicken. No, you want something that is, we're going the traditional way. So if you're in China, just go to the supermarket and ask them for lao muji, and they're going to give you this. It's like the traditional fowl. Next, I just want to put that here on this my tray. I mostly use this tray for the oven, so over the tray I always want to put in some foil paper. So I'll just put it there like that. So we just want to sprinkle some salt and chicken seasoning over that, and then pop it in the oven. So something like this, right? Then straight to the oven. So while in the oven, you want to put it on very high heat, and you won't stay there for a long time. You'll just be there for like 5 minutes. Very high heat for 5 minutes, right? So next we want to move to our veggies. Normally we use a kind of vegetable called huckleberry back home, but I can't find that here, so I'll go with spinach, right? We're gonna make some magic. But this tastes pretty good if you have to do it the right way. If you do it well, then it tastes not so different from the traditional one we have back home. And if you don't, then you're gonna make it a mess, because this one is really, it's really soft, and you need to be gentle with this, guys. So here we start by cutting off this fruit. That's it. So just like that, right? Then you won't have to cut this a lot, because like I said, it's so soft, so you need to be gentle with them. If you cut them like in very small pieces, it's just gonna get lost in the pot. So we just have to cut this into 2 or 3. So if they're short stems, you cut it into 2. If they're long stems, you cut it into 3. Like this one, I think they're a little bit longer, so I'll cut it into 2, 3. Like that. And then like that. So that's it. So that's the first bundle, and that's how it looks like. So because I know those guys are gonna get lost in the pot, I didn't just want to cook one bundle, so I'll move straight to the next. Take the second one and do the same thing. Well, the second one looks this much, but I'm still not sure of this, guys. I don't trust this, guys, so I'll go with the third. Yeah, I love quantity and quality. Don't I care about the quality, but I sure love quantity. So I do the same thing. So that's a final quantity of veggies, right? We just want to wash this, and we can't wash all at once because it's a lot. So I'll wash it like in 3 different sections. So while letting water drain out from these veggies, we're just gonna get straight to chopping our tomatoes and onion. So here I have 5 large tomatoes, and we're gonna use half of this for our veggies and half of this for our chicken. That's katikati, right? So let's get straight to start chopping them because it's already washed. Next we're having here 1 large onion. So into our pot, we just want to add in the veggies we washed, remember? So we just want to cover that and let it boil so that the stuff goes down a little bit, and then make sure it's on a medium heat. If not, it's gonna burn. Okay, so when I give this a stir, make sure everything is cooking together. So try to get the ones that were up, try to put them down, and then the ones that were down directly with direct, what am I saying? The ones that were in direct contact with the heat, you want to bring them up so they take turns, right? Right here on the fire, we want to add in some oil. And since I'll be going the traditional way, I want to use palm oil for this. That's good. Let the oil just hot, because you know with palm oil, when it stays on the fire for too long, the color changes, it starts becoming white like vegetable oil. We don't want that. We just want it hot. Hot enough to fry our stuff. That's it. And then half of our tomato goes in there as well. Some pepper. So our tomato and onion are almost ready. So what I want to add in here is some salt first, like that quantity, and then some seasoning. My honey cube is finished, so I just use Chinese chicken seasoning. For those in China, well, we have no honey cube. We've got to use this, right? But it's good because it tastes almost the same like honey cube for me. So next thing we want to do is add in our veggies. Remember guys, our veggies we kept aside, so we want to add that in right now. This. So our vegetable is ready, and I guess we're done with this part. Let's move to the next thing. So for our katikati or our chicken stew, remember we pop this in the oven for about 5 minutes, and then to give it this color, I kept this on extremely hot heat. So I'll just put this straight into the pot and show you guys the next step. So that's it. Then I'll add to that the remaining part of our tomato and onion. Some pepper, some salt, some seasoning, then I'll also blend in some black pepper here, so I'll blend this, and then here we have some pepper as well, like red pepper, habanero pepper, something like that. So I just blend this and then add into that. So after blending red and black pepper, I'm just gonna pour that straight in there. Give that some rings. That's it. So that's what our chicken stew looks like right now. Remember, this is not supposed to be watery, so you don't want to add in so much water into it. The next thing I want to do right now is adding our palm oil. So there we go. So next thing I want to do is to cook our fufu. Here we have some corn flour. I bought this from the Chinese shop. So I'm just gonna put in there like 2 cups of corn flour. Remember, this is the cup I'm using, 2 of these cups. Then I put in there some cold water. That's it. Just mix this together. So after mixing, it should look like this. I'll just keep this aside. So on the fire, we have some boiling water. I wanted to divide this water into 2 equal halves. So here I'll take that out. Separate it. Then into the rest of the water, I'll pour in a mixture. That's just corn flour. So I use my stick to stir it. Let it thicken up. When it starts to bubble, I'll close the pot. So now it starts to boil. Give it my last stir and then close up the pot. So it's been like 3 minutes, and remember this is on medium heat, so I just want to open that up. And in here I'll pour in the rest of the flour. Here we have like 3 cups of flour, so I just pour that in here. So next we want to add in some water. Remember, you're not just adding any kind of water, but the hot water we took off. Remember when we started cooking, we had to separate some of the water and keep aside, so we pour some of that in here. Okay. So avocado is ready. So it's time for us to fish that out. Put that in some papers like we normally do it the traditional way. So I'll just do this. That, right? So I always put a small pan under it so it doesn't burn me. But when my grandma uses normally, she uses a rubber plate. Whatever size you wish is good for you. So we're done, and that's how it looks like. And for the rest of the food, remember katikati and njamanjama. Wow, I can't wait to start eating.